Vespi. Asir Miller, number 0, leads the Catholic League in scoring as we get underway here from Radnor.
Full kick to Chase Coleman. Over to Tyler Seward. Seward will drive, stop. Kicks to Anquan Hill, top of the key. He's guarded by Blaze Vespi.
The Hill-Vespi matchup's going to be one to watch. Two really talented big men that can stretch the floor also.
Seward is going to try his luck from 3. He's going to knock that down. Really big from Tyler Seward to get that 3 to go. As he struggled for the most part of the year from deep. It's a big-time shot as Carroll leads 3-0, and there goes Asir Miller.
The 3-quarter court pressure that we saw Carroll try to set up there, hopefully they can set that up better in the future. That'll help defensively.
There'd be Miller, leading the PCL in scoring, averaging 23 points per game to go along with 11 rebounds. Carroll's going to want to keep an eye on him at all times. So two teams trade a pair of 3s to start. Minute in. Chase Coleman drives. That's going to be a charge on him. Looks like Blaze Vespi stepped in there. On their way, Stewart is going to inbound to Miller. Asir Miller is definitely going to be on the short list for PCL MVP candidates.
Miller's a Temple signee, chose to play there over Penn State among others. Really talented guard. Got to watch him at all times tonight.
That'll be Vespi in the corner, will swing. Back to Stewart. In the middle, it's Williamson. Tries to put up 2. Won't go. Seward with the rebound, and Caleb Carter is going to advance this one. Into the lane, kicks to Coleman. Now it'll be Anquan Hill on the wing. Again, guarded by Blaze Vespi. That's going to be a matchup, Andrew, like you were saying, to watch. Use Seward to Carter. Fake the pass in the corner to Coleman. He'll put up a 3. Won't go. He won the foul. No call. It's going to be Miller the other way. Asir Miller. Kick it to Stewart. It's swung. It's going to be Evans will have a go from deep. That one will rattle in. The shooter's touch on that one, as that one caught the front of the rim and rolled in, as Neumann Goretti's going to extend for a little bit of pressure. And Carroll's going to get that across with no issues. 6-3 Neumann here. Almost 2.5 gone here in the first. Anquan Hill top of the key. He drives in, scoops in for 2. Anquan Hill can get to the rim with those long strides in a hurry. He laid in 2 there for his first bucket.
Hill fights through the contact the entire way. Probably should have been a hand check on Vespi. No call, but Hill finished no matter what.
Good start from both teams here. Neumann Goretti leads by 1. The reigning PCL MVPs, or champions, I should say. Reigning PCL champions. It's going to be Williamson with the mid-range 2. He'll knock that down. Neumann Goretti leads by 3. Be Seward, top of the key, finds Moses Hips, his first touch of the game. He'll have a 3, and he'll knock that down. Looks like Moses Hips is still red hot from that career-high 27 he had in that last game against Father Judge.
Hips has got unlimited range. A freshman that's going to have to make a big impact in this game if Carroll wants to pull this one out.
Vespi will have a try in the corner. No good. Hill with the rebound. He pushes it. He's got Hips in the corner, but doesn't see him. Carroll will reset. Good start, I said, from both teams. 8 all here. Almost halfway gone here in the first. Seward's going to pull up for 2. Tyler Seward, another jump shot. He's been able to get to the rim to find success this year, but if he can start knocking down jumpers, it's going to really bode well for the Patriots. Carroll with their first lead of the ball game. Miller's going to try another 3 in the corner, can't go. Seward's going to have a leaking Moses Hips who's going to go in and life for 2. Great start here from the Patriots. They lead by 4, their largest lead of the game. Hips and Seward both have 5. It'll be Miller. Evans will try another and hit another. Chris Evans.
The thing we say about Hips and Coleman too, they're 2 freshman guards who are scrappy in a good way. They're going to go, they're going to get rebounds, they're going to play good hard defense, and so they're going to be huge for Carroll today if they want to win this basketball game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Caleb Carter strip but gets it back. Yeah, Chase Coleman was scoreless in the last game, but he had a brilliant game defensively. Caused a whole lot of trouble for Father Judges. Hill's going to find a cutting Caleb Carter, but he's going to be called with the charge. The second charge of the game on Carroll.
2 or 3 here early. We're going to be in some trouble. Hill's going to add that length and presence that Carroll needs desperately in this ball game.
They need to keep Hill on the floor at all times today.
I like the zone defensively. Being able to close out on three-point shooters is something they're going to have to do.
Yes, the zone can leave you open. Leave some threes open like that as Stewart will put up one and knock that down.
Yeah, and we can't let up open looks like that often, so you're going to have to be able to close out on those guys. The zone should help.
It's going to be a steal, and Heisier Miller's going the other way, and he's going to slam for two. The year. Hanging in so far, but they've shot well. As Newman's going to try to show a little bit of pressure here. So we're going to Anquan Hill, who has good handles for a big man. As we were saying earlier, more of like a stretch four type guy.
Offensive side.
It's going to be Seward driving in. He'll kick the hips in the corner. You know, he'll have that, and he's fouled. As well as the young freshman's career high. She rattles home the first. Hips converts on all three. Great free throw shooting. Great touch from Moses Hips. As they're getting into this little zone pressure that they seem to sag off and go back into man. But they're going to stay 2-3. Vespi has it. He'll reset. In the game for the first time is Sean Battle, as well as Harold Ivory for Carroll. It's going to be another three and another triple from Chris Evans. You cannot leave him open. He's made all three of his attempts from deep. Neumann Goretti back up four. Anquan Hill underneath, can't corral the pass. Loose ball, it's going to be Williamson. He finds Miller, dances in, back to Williamson, it goes up. That's going to be a foul. Williamson knocks down the pair, he has four. Neumann Goretti extends their largest lead of 6, and they bring pressure here.
Williamson, part of that special senior class for Neumann Goretti, a Buffalo, University of Buffalo signee, so very good player in his own right.
Anquan Hill open, Moses Hips open. Wanted the ball, thought about a three, but Miller on him, he kicks. Hips will get it back in the corner, he'll try another. Moses Hips knocks down a triple. Give the freshman 11 to lead all scorers. Out of the zone, Miller's going to step into an easy three-pointer. Carroll's going to play the zone. You can't leave these shooters open.
Yeah. Miller leads the Catholic League in all scoring. Used his vision to be able to find an open spot there to create his own shot.
Seward drives in, stops in the lane. He's got a cutting Ivory. Back out to Seward. Carter drives in. We've seen him have much success with that this year, and he has two.
Carter fighting the entire way. A fantastic job by the senior.
With some definite contact there, but no call, but Carter finishes anyway for his first bucket. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Williamson spins, can't finish. Anquan Hill on the rebound. Looks like he's going to set up one shot here as Coach Bo of the Patriots to set up one good look here before the end of the first. Great.
And I love to see Moses Hips take this shot, Tommy. He's been hot all game. Get the ball to him over on that wing there. Seward, oh no.
And Seward, as that tip is going to be battle going the other way to Vespi. He won't get that off in time, but Anquan Hill rejected that anyway. Neumann Goretti lineup.
And I think if you told a lot of people that Heisier Miller would have been leading the Catholic League in scoring to this point, people would have been shocked, but he's been playing really good. He's one of the featured guards in the league. Him along with Rasul Diggins, could have been Lynn Greer also. Lynn transferring to IMG Academy, signed with the University of Dayton this week. But Miller's really taken that spotlight on himself and really turned it into a great platform for him and playing good basketball. Carroll playing great defense inside on the big man.
It's going to be Hill. He's going to kick it to Chase Coleman. Get into the lane, kick the hips. It's a nice touch pass to Caleb Carter, who swings it down the wing. Anquan Hill. Hill guarded by Miller. Out to Moses Hips. Evans extending far out on him. Carter, guarded by Vespi. He stops. Neumann Goretti wanted to travel, no call. It's going to be Ivory now. Carroll very methodical, setting up for a good look here as Coleman drives all the way in, can't finish, battle with the rebound. He's taking it the other way. He kicks it in the corner from Miller, who swings to Evans. Can't leave him. Chris Evans, another one.
Evans, 4 threes from the same spot, about 30 feet out almost. That's an NBA range three.
It's definitely going to be an adjustment that Coach Bo's going to want to make as this zone while you're protecting Anquan Hill. As he misses the three, you are giving up some wide open looks from deep. Miller drives in. Evans, the other wing. His first miss from deep. Williamson with his miss though, puts it up and in. Zakir Williamson on that glass. As we mentioned, the zone does leave you susceptible to giving up offensive rebounds. And Williamson slid in there, got the miss, and put it right back up and in. Anquan Hill loses it there. It's going to be Vespi the other way. Vespi drives back out to Williamson. It's going to be Evans, another three. And now he's missed two in a row after hitting his first four. Carroll's going to want to slow things down here, as Miller almost came away with the steal.
Carroll's got to settle into a rhythm here. Looked a little frantic, had the turnover on the past two possessions. Settle in, set up the offense.
Stewart's going to be back in the game here now. Evans is going to sit for his first time. There's so many weapons that can hurt you from Neumann Goretti. Carter into the lane, mid-range two. That's his shot. Can't give Caleb Carter that. He will hit from there. It's going to be Williamson now on the baseline. He'll knock down two. But Caleb Carter on the last possession, he's shooting 70% from the field. So he's getting high-quality looks. He's making them. Anquan Hill, the long two. That's a tough shot. Vespi in his face, but Anquan Hill knocks that down anyway for his second bucket of the game.
Joel Embiid like with that step-back fadeaway in the corner there, Tommy.
That looked like what we saw from Embiid to ice that game.
Carter's going to live in that mid-range for Carroll. He's averaging 14 points and almost 7 rebounds a game. He's taken the starter's role here as a senior, and he's grabbed it, and he's taken it well. As you see, Seward on the drive will get blocked by
and Seward throws it away.
He controls. But like we said, Carter's really taken this role, and he's scoring, he's rebounding, and he's doing a lot for Carroll and being a vocal leader on the floor as well.
Yeah, he's really stepped into that role for Dean Coleman Newsom, who's out this year with a knee injury, and Carter's really performed well. Vespi's going to have an open look from three, and he'll knock that down. Carroll's going to call another timeout.
So these guys are really going to help them this season, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. But definitely a surprising team with the amount of talent they lost.
Yes, they're losing, obviously, Jordan Hall, who just had a triple-double yesterday for St. Joe's in their second win of the season. Hakeem Bird's playing at Marist. So you've got guys from last year's senior class that are gone as Coleman misfires.
Tommy, and that's when Carroll's got to get the offensive rebound there. You got to capitalize on that.
It's going to be a good look from Stewart, but he can't hit it. That's going to be a foul. Seward's going to get things going here with the Patriots. But yeah, like we were saying, Neumann Goretti did lose some core seniors, but you see programs like Neumann Goretti and Roman, they don't rebuild, they reload. And they're fully loaded here, looking for their back-to-back PCL championship as Vespi comes away with the steal. 2-on-1, Holt trying to go in, and he slams it. A poster for Blaze Vespi. So they lead by 12. Coleman loses it. Stewart tries to save it, but he's stepping out of bounds.
Middle of the court. So that's their game. They're going to guard you guys everywhere, and it's working out for them pretty well so far tonight.
They're really extending the pressure, making Carroll catch the ball far away from the basket. As that pass goes out of bounds, Anquan Hill. But you see, Carroll was in this game at the end of the first quarter, and just how explosive Neumann Goretti is, they can just extend the lead in a hurry. They're up 12 here, with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Miller. It's going to be Battle driving all the way in, who lays in for two. That's going to be Sean Battle's first bucket. And it's the largest lead of the game for Neumann Goretti. They're up 14.
Tommy, I don't think I can understate enough how much a bucket would mean here as Carter gets fouled on the way to the hoop with a block of aggressive defense. PCL MVP in football.
Anquan Hill collects the inbounds, guarded by Feggins. Hill's going to reset top of the key here now. Kicks to Lamy.
Hill's got to use his athleticism to get by Ferguson there.
Hill on Feggins, kicks it to Seward. Already has a three today. He knocks down another one. Tyler Seward coming into this game, had only 1 3 of the season. He has 2 here, and a much-needed bucket from Carroll to cut this to 11, but Rob Wright, the freshman, checks in. He misfires from 3. Moses' hips going the other way. Miller tried to block that. That's going to be a foul on Isaiah Miller.
He's a guy who's definitely going to develop and flourish into a great player in the Catholic League, as he unfortunately misses the first. Refs letting him play a little bit. Only 7 combined fouls in a game that's been fairly aggressive. One of the more aggressive games we've seen all season, and physical, but the refs are going to watch it and see him play. They're going to have a stoppage.
We just watched Rob Wright put on a show in the freshman game. He's already getting minutes here for the varsity team, and he's going to be some player for Neumann Goretti. Miller guarded by Carter. That's the matchup that the Patriots want. Carter, their best defender. And that'll be Chase Coleman's second. 11-point lead here. As Miller looks like he got fouled, but a very late call.
A late whistle.
Halftime break. Miller rattles out in the first.
Miller, a rare miss from the free throw line. 11 rebounds, and obviously the point guard averaging 5.7 assists. So, I mean, he does a lot for this Neumann Goretti team.
He does miss both free throws there, and it's going to be Coleman taking it the other way. Got Nick Lamy in the corner, who's guarded by Miller. Steps nicely around him. Pass to Seward is deflected. March, and to go into halftime under 10 would be a major victory for the Patriots. Minute 30 here to go. Here in the first half, Seward stops in the lane. Going to put up a tough shot. Leaves that short. Ivory fought for the rebound, but it's going to go to Williamson. And Masood Seward's going to stake it the other way. Miller scoreless here in the second quarter, after having 8 in the first.
Evans thought twice about pulling that on the 6'8" long slender man, Anquan Hill.
Williamson loses it into the lane. Lamy tries to save
on the
it.
floor, and I believe that'll be Carroll basketball, Tommy.
As Carroll's going to need him to knock down a lot of shots here if they want to get back into this game. Hips collects at top of the key, stops mid-range, leaves that short. Looked like it was partially blocked. Evans has it up to Miller. Neumann has numbers. Hill slow to get back. Passes chips, going to be Rob Wright in the corner. He dances around Caleb Carter and finishes. The freshman, Rob Wright, a quick guard, can get to the rim, can shoot it. He's going to be a very impressive player in the Catholic League for years to come.
Neumann going a little offense, defense. They put right in for the offense. They're going to battle back in to play some defense here with the final closing 30 seconds of this half.
Anquan Hill setting things up. Go to Carter. Carter's going to stop, take a tough mid-range 2, leave that short. Evans on the rebound. 18 seconds to go. It's going to be Miller. He drives, losing it out of bounds with Stewart, but he saves it to Evans, and now back to Miller.
Newman's going to set up for one. I'd almost like Seward to pressure here.
Miller can't get it to go. Floorboard goes to Caleb Carter, and that's going to do it for the first half.
And get the bench involved. If these bench guys can score when they're playing these minutes, that's going to be huge for them. But converting up the turnovers that they cause is going to be big for them.
And Carroll's been sticking in the zone. Big man Darryl Simpson, a no-go today. So that might be why Carroll's a little bit undersized and having to play Anquan Hill more. He's up to 4 points now.
See, Harold Ivory starts the second half for Carroll in place of Chase Coleman.
Stewart knocks down both of those. There's going to be Carroll going the other way, down 16. Coach Bo telling his players at halftime, we got to obviously play stellar defense and just try to set up for good quality looks on the offensive side of the ball. It's going to be Seward spinning into the lane. He'll go up. Can't finish. Williamson with the rebound. He pushes ahead. Miller thought about a 3. Now he'll drive and reset. Neumann Goretti shouldn't be in any hurry here as Evans puts up another. He hits his 5th triple of the game. Chris Evans on fire from deep. Give him 15. He's the game's leading scorer.
Evans is a sweet stroke and he likes to hit it from deep, so definitely something to watch out for. We saw in the first half. Looks like he's going to keep going in the second.
Seward running out of time, does get it in. It's going to be tipped away. Good anticipation.
He plays a really physical style of basketball that's really going to help Carroll when they get to games like this against Neumann, games against Archbishop Wood, and deeper into this Catholic League schedule. I think he's going to be a big attribute to the Patriots, the senior transfer from the Haverford School.
Anquan Hill in the paint, kicks it back out. It'd be nice to see Hill get going. Obviously guarded by Vespi. It's a good matchup. Hips with a nice look to Ivory. Back to Hill. Good ball movement from the Patriots. Anquan. Yeah, so Ivory shooting 63% from the line coming into the year. In this game, I should say, as he knocks down both. Carroll cuts his lead to 17.
Hill leads the Patriots in scoring and rebounding. He's going to have to score a lot here in the second half.
Miller races in, he lays in two. This is the type of game Carroll doesn't want to get in now, but obviously they're down a lot, and Neumann Goretti was like track meet style offense. Carroll's really going to have to try to stay disciplined here. Not rush, but still get good looks, but know that they are down 19. They're going to need to get back in this game in a hurry as Carter's shot's blocked. Miller goes up to Vespi. It can't go, but Miller cleans up the miss. Back-to-back buckets from Isaiah Miller. He's got 12.
Definitely an interesting no call on the offensive side. Carter got mugged. They didn't call it though. Rest let them play a little bit. It's interesting.
It's going to be in Anquan Hill. Spins on Vespi, turns around, leaves that short. Ivory tries to go over Miller for the rebound. Can't get it. It'll be Miller. Carroll pleading for a travel. Even Miller thought he couldn't do that as he passed the ball, looks like to himself, but no call. Neumann had a good look from three, won't go, and Miller picks up his third right there. His third foul, that's something that Coach Aragel can't be pleased with.
Yeah, Carroll's going to have to go on a run here very soon, Tommy, before it gets too late.
Stewart with a tough running layup, won't go. Miller up ahead to Evans. They can get up the floor in a hurry. Evans lays in for two.
It's going to poison them for a good run. And I think this is a team that can make a run in the PCL playoffs.
It'll be Anquan Hill bringing up the ball. We've seen him do that a number of times today. Obviously, he's Carroll's tallest player there, big man, but not necessarily that in skill set. He's got a lot of guard-type skills. As Carter turns it over, it's going to be Miller. Up to Battle, who just checked in. Sean Battle has his second bucket. He has 4. It's still an interesting aspect to look out for here as Hill blows by Williamson, floats up 2. That's a matchup that Carroll will like. Williamson is just not quick enough to keep up with Anquan Hill as he floats in 2. Anquan Hill has 8 now. Evans left alone in the corner. Leaves that just short. Williamson on the offensive glass. He goes up and finishes. Seward tried to draw the charge. No call there.
I thought he did.
Williamson in double figures with 10. Will be Moses Hips. Seward another 3, leaves that short. It looked good, but nice to see Tyler Seward shooting the ball better. As Miller floats in, goes with the reverse. That one rattles around and in from Miller. He's got 15 now.
Miller showing why he's the front runner for PCL MVP and the leading scorer in the Catholic League this year.
Hill stuck with the top of the key. Vespi on him. Gets it to Coleman. Chase Coleman kicks it to Ivory in the corner. They play catch. It'll be now Anquan Hill. Neumann Goretti has played some excellent defense after this first quarter. Really making it difficult for Carroll to get anything easy here. As Coleman drives in. Looks like he's fouled.
There's 5 already. 2 more and Carroll's going to be shooting for the rest of the half. We still have 3 to play in the third quarter.
Coleman goes all the way in and lays for 2. Chase Coleman's first bucket. That'll be big for the freshman. Hopefully that'll get him going. As you said, Andrew, yes, if Carroll can get to the free throw line and draw fouls, that's what they're going to want to look to do. Get Neumann already in foul trouble with some of their key players. Carroll can get into the bonus, maybe chip away from the free throw line.
We've seen Hill off the dribble a lot today. I wonder if that's something Coach Bo's working on with him. Is a foolish turnover there by Harold Ivory as he blocks it.
It's misread between Ivory and Hips, and that was a foul.
An avoidable turnover, but something those two will work on as they continue to develop into big-time players for the Patriots here.
Vespi goes all the way in with contact, finishes. Blaze Vespi with a nice finish. You can give him 7. Neumann Goretti leads this one by 28 points. Hill running in and slamming for 2. That is a momentum builder for the Patriots as Vespi and Feggins crashed into each other on that one. Anquan Hill in the double figures now with 10. And Vespi answers on the other end. You can give him 10 as well.
Vespi, a little bit of an under-the-radar product. Only got one Division I offer, it looks like, from Fairleigh Dickinson. Hips tries the long three, and that'll catch nothing but air.
We saw an uncharacteristic air ball from Moses Hips. You got to wonder, is that finger that was injured in the first half, is that going to be a factor for him?
By Nick Lamy there, Tom.
He gets it to Rob Roy. He thought about a three. Now it's kick to Battle, who has a nice look for three, and he drains it. There's so many players who can hurt you on this Neumann Goretti roster. Battle has 7 now. Anquan Hill has a good look from 3. Just long. Vespi's going to track down the rebound, and he's going to take it the other way. Loses the handle, gets it back into Feggins. He'll lay up and in. Let's see if Feggins has his first bucket of the ball game. Hill into the lane, loses it, gets it back, and gets it to Seward. Seward drives all the way in, floats up 2, off the backboard, and a nice take from Tyler Seward. He's in the double figures now with 10.
Seward showing his physical ability and ability to get to the basket, fighting through the contact all the way in.
Vespi brings it across. Nice look underneath for Stewart, but it's stolen away by Nick Lamy. Good hands there as Coleman's going to bring it the other way. Chase Coleman going all the way in, lays it 2. Over the taller Blaze Vespi. Nice take from the freshman. He's got 4. And Battle turns it over to Seward now. Seward, odd man here, 1-on-2. He flips it up, no good. Gets his own miss. Goes back up. Vespi gets a piece of it. Goes through the rim, back to Ivory, falling down. Can't hit it. Feggins tries to go for it. Loose ball here. Hill corrals it. He stops. 1 second to go. He's not going to get a shot off. A wild sequence there. So you really have to just, pretty much you're just going into the fire and you're trying to experiment with what works for your team and what doesn't. And they found a little bit of success these past 3 games on a 3-game win streak. But they'll definitely make some adjustments going forward. As Hips drives in, floats up 2, leaves that short. Hill is down on the floor. Roland played very well. But having Dean in the rotation would have been huge for the Patriots. As Anquan looks like he's ready to check right back in. He's all right. That's very good for the Patriots. It'll be Miller here. Over to Battle. Back to Williamson. He drives all the way. A nice take from the big man. Can't finish it though, and Hips with the rebound. He's a nice outlet to Tyler Seward, leaking the other way. But he leaves that rebound off the rim. It's going to be Miller the other way. Up and down action here to start. Battle with a good look from 3. Rims out. Seward with the rebound. Carter in the corner. Coleman for 3. Just long. Vespi with the rebound, but he loses it out of bounds. And that's going to stop, I believe. Only on free throws does it stop. But this is a big 6 minutes for Carroll. Just work on their game. Don't worry about the scoreboard as much. Just think how they can figure out their offense going into their next game. Seward drives in, stops, mid-range 2. He rattles that home. Nice bucket from Tyler Seward. You have give him 12.
Seward's been great for them today. Probably the player of the game on Carroll. Offensively and defensively, has been so good for them. He was visibly distraught after not being able to make the layup last possession, but comes back and hits the nice mid-range 2.
Miller crosses over by Carter. Kicks it to Vespi in the corner. Good luck from 3. No good. Evan skies for the rebound. Tries to get it in the corner to Miller. That's deflected out. Battle's going to inbound. We saw inbounds. Went to him for 3 last possession. That won't be the case here as Williamson spins with it, but Anquan Hill.
Carroll's going to get possession. Hill handling the ball a lot for Carroll today. It's an interesting thing. They like him off the dribble, I guess, so we'll see how that transpires moving forward. As Carter pulls at 3. Long rebound against Miller.
It'll be Miller here now. Steals it away. Chase Coleman glides in, rattles around, no good. Hug on the rim for about, yes, Hill does have 10, but if you can limit Anquan Hill to 10 points, you're doing your job. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the 4th. Seward will go into the lane again. Tyler Seward has made some nice finishes in the lane, contested with contact. You can give him 14. He's Carroll's highest scorer. Williamson, trapped, gets it out to Battle, and Neumann Goretti in no particular hurry here. Battle drives, kicks to Vespi for another wide open look from 3. That won't go. Seward with a long pass to Carter, and that's intercepted by Hasier Miller. Miller goes all the way in, lowers a shoulder on Coleman, no call. It's going to be 2-on-1 for the Patriots. Hill to Hips, throws his hips away in 2. That's his first bucket since the first half. He is 13.
Good awareness by Hill there to get the ball to Hips, but on the other side of the ball, Jace Coleman got that ball stolen away from him on a long pass, and he followed Miller all the way to the basket and was able to deflect the shot enough to make sure it didn't get home as Battle finishes there in a timeout. Neumann Goretti.
For Neumann Goretti, it's going to be Feggins who we've seen, Rob Wright who we've seen, but for the first time it's Amir Williams, Kafik Myers, as Hill misses the 3. And then Stewart stays in as well.
Rob Wright's a guy who stood out to me tonight, Tommy. He had that and one at the end of the first half, but you can see he's got the talent. If he gets more playing time here down the stretch, as a freshman and as he develops, I think he's a special player for this Neumann Goretti team going forward in the Catholic League. Seward falls, keeps his dribble. What a play.
Hips left wide open in the corner. Moses Hips rattles out. But you're right, I like what I've seen from Rob Wright. He's going to be, if he sticks around in the Catholic League, a very special player for years to come. There's going to be an offensive foul on Stewart. It's just been a complete performance of Neumann Goretti from start to finish. We're just under 2 as Coleman again gets to the rim. Leaves that long one, but foul, no call. It'll be Myers in the corner, Rob Wright for 3. No good, Hips corrals the rebound. Goes up ahead to Coleman. There Chase Coleman will stop and finish nicely. Good connection there, freshman to freshman. Coleman has 6 now.
All 6 in the second half for Coleman. Good to see him come on after no points against Father Judge.
Anquan Hill secures the tipped rebound. Stops. Has Seward thought about a 3. Instead will drive all the way to the rim. He's fouled and he'll count the basket and the foul.
A great take.
Misses that one long. It'll be Battle who's checked back in. Right, gets by Ivory, goes with the reverse layup, can't get it, gets his own miss, puts it back up and in. Rob Wright showing flashes here of what he can be. The freshman has 5. Coleman with the nice move. He'll go up with the left, no good. Feggins tries to crowd the rebound.
Anquan Hill last year. I think the length is something they're missing, especially in games like this, as Hill pulls a 3, it won't go, it's rebounded by Battle. But the length can definitely help, especially in a game like this, and it's just something you'd like to see Carroll add a little more in the future.
Yes. Neumann gets it across, and it looks like they're in no rush here. Wright still driving in, it's stolen away. Carroll playing to the whistle, which you'd like to see. Seward's gonna drive in, lay in 2, give him 18. That leads all scorers. But it's a wire-to-wire victory for Neumann Goretti. They improved to 4-1 in the Catholic League. Carroll